Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Megaloot. This time we're actually looking at the co-op and a couple of the changes that they've made since then. Now, I'm doing this video a little bit out of order, so at the end of the video I'm going to be talking about a talent tree. I'll show you that right now. If you like the gameplay you see here, there will be a link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, like, subscribe, comment, YouTube things. All right, so jumping in. The talent tree I'm going to show you here is, this is essentially... the talent tree. Each character has a talent tree. You have a number of characters you'll unlock over the course of playing the game. I don't know if they're all unlocked from default now. At one point you had to unlock some of them. So each of these talent trees gives you a passive advantage. So in this case, better dropped items. And it also gives you some selectable items, 3, which you can take for each character. And they make a pretty big difference. Like you can do, like with this character, you could adaptive attack 50%. You could start off really strong, but when you do it, oh, we could even get one more attack. So we'll do that for a second real quick. And then real quick, this is how you join the co-op. And I want to get that over the... I'm going to show it at the end of the video, but just in case, if you don't see it at the end of the video, if you're not there, you go in as if you're going to start a normal game, and then the invite menu allows you to invite up to 4 friends. When you hit the invite menu, it'll open your Steam friends list, and you can invite them from there. It's actually a better way to go than random invites because you kind of need to have a little bit of vocal communication in this one. It's not a huge deal, but you'll notice as the gameplay goes on that it's not a bad idea. So we're going to jump into a run that is already in progress a few floors up so that it'll be a little more interesting. We're going to be checking out the co-op and a few other things. So let's do that, and through the magic of editing, we will be right back. Okay, and we are now in the game. So we are at floor 13 already. We've actually done some upgrades and things like that, and there's some really cool stuff in the co-op that I'll kind of go over as we're going along here. The fiance is over there doing the heavy lifting for me. I ain't even kidding. Like, if you look at like my attack power, look right here. Now secretly look at her attack power. When I say she's doing the heavy lifting, not kidding. Oh, she's got a push up. All right, so in this game, as you're going along, you have a bunch of lanes and you have your equipment, and this is kind of an inventory management screen, as well as you go ahead, as well as a little bit of a. All right, let's go buy that because we're saving that for her. Oh, I can finally upgrade my sword. Yeah, it means we can get rid of that one. That's hey. Now I'm actually competitive. Ooh, this guy right here, this thing, attacks will deal extra damage that equals 11% of your health. This thing could actually destroy you if these are unbalanced, and usually with me they are. She manages to usually keep hers a lot closer, but maybe not today. That's gonna just shred her armor. I think what was the highest floor we got to?
29, I think.
Yeah, it's 29. Oh, yeah. Bloop. Incoming inventory drop. I think we do this. I think we do this because it's going to help me out a lot. Let's see what the difference is. Oh, yeah, that's worth it. Okay. You got your helmet on upgraded? Nice. Now the nice part is you can see their inventory, you can see their stats, you can see their buffs, you can see everything. So as you're coordinating, and in this one it seems like the only invite manner is just through the main screen, where when you're starting a game you can invite people. So it's one of those where you're going to be playing hopefully with someone on voice, because if you don't have voice it's going to be hard to decide what to dismantle. And you'll see 5 battles remaining here. Hold on one second. Oh, okay, sorry about that. Sinuses are killing me, as always. Okay, let me see. I can upgrade this. Okay, I'm going to lock that for a moment, because it'd be good. It'd be a good upgrade for me, because I'm trying the lightning set. This is the first time I've tried those. So let me go ahead and attack this guy, because I always need more money. Ooh, one of those guys slowed me. That's kind of cool.
Incoming.
All right. Yeah, look at that. Oh, we're maxed out on that now. Oh, that's a lot of electricity damage. What is our electricity damage? We gotta go find out real quick. All right, let's see. Cinder, elemental, adaptive. Why you know say electricity? Oh, 3.33k. Apply stacks of electrocharge to total electricity. Adjacent enemies receive 25% of the stacks. I don't know how strong that is compared to some of the other ones. It seems like it's okay. All right, let's grab that. Let's go ahead and reload. Now, what you'll notice is that you'll see the portrait down here sometimes will turn into a like stopwatch timer. That's when they can't move and they're on a timeout, and so you could usually start with whoever, and there's up to 4 players, so you can do some kind of cool stuff going on there. All right, let's see. Toxicity is pretty nice. I've been building up a toxicity ring. That's so tempting. I'm gonna have to run this by her. What do you think? 160 max health and 32 overheal?
It's not bad. You see this one?
Okay, that's better. Yeah, we'll do that. I think we just decided that mine was not it.
I'm gonna drop it in your inventory.
Ooh, there we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, we're gonna use this instead. 12% toughness will actually reduce our damage taken. And like this guy who has spikes, that's kind of, he's spiky. I wonder how much losing 68 wisdom would actually hurt. We might want to test that eventually. Because this one would be kind of nice if I have crit chance. I don't think I have crit chance, though. So, now we're coming up on the interesting part. Ooh, we always buy Ring of Power. Now, I'll actually explain that in a moment. Yeah, I'm going to open it if you are ready. There we go. So, what did we get out of that? I got a potion that refills a stack of golden heart. That's good. You already have one?
I just dropped the book in your inventory.
Okay.
I don't have that. Oh.
Tome of Darkness?
Yeah, I don't have that.
All right. Well, let's... I'm going to have to sell the book, but that's okay. It's not an offense. Okay, now that'll help out because that'll give us a stack of golden heart. Any of the things in here you're worried about, you can actually look up here. So at this point, I can't actually be killed on, like, the first round, which is not too shabby. Wait a minute. Hold on. That has a bonus effect. Oh, wow. You have... Oh, we should give that to her, because if you look at her inventory, she's got... See those ones over there? She's got the crown. That has a bonus effect just for having person with the crown. Oh, yeah, we got to give that to her. Does she have room? She has room. Phew. Unless she's already got it. She's already got one. Okay, never mind. She'll send it back in a moment. Yay, there it is. And it's still active. Yeah. All right, let's re-roll that. Oh, uncommon golden crown. I'm working on a golden crown, but I don't want to buy that. So I'm going to lock that now. I don't want to buy it because my inventory is full. Super full. Okay. Let's see here. Now, you can see the silhouettes of most of the things behind there, so you can kind of get an idea of where you want to attack. Each individual lane, sometimes your best bet, especially early game, is to attack the lane with the least number of things in it, because it'll give you one less source of incoming damage. But later on, when you're in this area, do you have anything you think, or shall I go through the giant list of stuff we have over here?
Why don't you do
the toughness one?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I do need more hit points, like super bad. So, it doesn't give us the toughness, but it does give us the 160 hit points, which for me is a tremendous amount.
Shield is fine.
Oh yeah, I like how he had our buff. He's got the king set too, because he had the little golden heart buff.
Stole his buff.
I forgot. That's right. You have that thing that steals buffs. All right, let's see where we're at here. What are you? Oh no, we gotta. So my biggest problem is I have to make room, and I almost never have a ton of room. We're gonna get rid of that one because I want to build this real bad. All right, now this shield here is an interesting thing because tells you in co-op it's there, but it's not there in single player. Now the reason it's there in co-op is, for example, on her turn, this thing's going to take less damage. So it's basically up to me to murderate this thing if I can. Usually it's not a problem. I'm a little bit behind on all the stats right now because I'm trying something slightly new. But when I have my shield up, I go up in damage by a lot. So that makes it so I can sometimes take these guys without too much problems, because my first attack applies a shield because of the Arcanist passive, and then I get 375% extra damage. And this seems to mostly, if it's not overridden by your weapon, it will pick the damage type that you do the most of. So if you have no weapon, it'll pick whatever you're highest at. If you have a weapon, it'll default to whatever that is. So in my case, I'm running this. It's magic and electricity. All right, that guy's not too bad. Let's do 1 or 2 rerolls here real quick. Then we'll take that guy out. That gold, the buff system in here, I really like these new potions. Now, there used to be a system in the game where you could dismantle, basically, you could convert these into temporary stats for that one round. That's also one of the reasons I wanted to make a video, because this is a very big change in this game, and I wanted to show people, hey, yes, there was, oh, wow. 400 wisdom, but it doesn't give you any of the thorns. So it wouldn't really do her any good. It would do me good, but it wouldn't do her any good. Because, like, she's using physical, and I'm using magic. So if you look up here, you can see, like, mine shows magic, and then if you look at hers, you'll see that she's using physical. So I'm the one who needs to attack that. I just want to make sure she is good to go. Are you good to go? I'll take that as a yes. And then as you go up, we probably won't get too far. We'll go, you know, the usual, like 20 minutes or so. As you go up in the levels, you'll get progressively stronger equipment. And you do eventually need to start changing out your equipment. Because, like, as you can see, like this is starting at 290 armor, and it's multiplied by the number of pieces you have there. So it'll be interesting to see where that one goes. And generally, let's grab that, and we're gonna want that, and I want that. I don't have enough inventory space. Ooh, does she have any of those things? No. Okay, we're gonna lock that. Legendary Aetherist stuff, his sword is super strong. I may eventually try that one out. I wanted to try this electric one because I've kind of passed it. It's kind of a, I would say it's a mid floor set. Oh, that'll be good. Okay, good. Yay! Inventory space. Yay! No more inventory space. Oh, we got a rare. All right, it's like I'm getting we got an uncommon, and we've got a rare wooden. We want the golden. And the wooden. I mean, they're both good. Uncommon blackthorn crown. How many crowns can we have on our head at once? All the crowns. Oh, hey, there we go. Okay, we upgraded that. We're getting there slowly. Now, some of these guys do have different things that will cause you, depending on how you're balanced here, can cause you quite a bit of... All right, well, we're out of that, but... kind of want to keep these going as long as possible. Now I'm gonna take poison guy as soon as we can. What I think I'm gonna do, though, if you'll give me 1 second, is I think that this might be a better trick. Nope. I'm surprised by that. I'm genuinely a little surprised. Ooh, somebody got poisoned. I don't think it'll hurt. 21 damage out of her 1.79k. I think that poison will be livable. All right, I'm as clear in my inventory as I will get. So once you are ready, just open that bad boy up. All right, I do not need that, and I do not need that. Did you get something good? Yeah, full upgrades, always nice. Roll that one more time. Now we're going to start getting some cooler set stuff going on, like these, which just have tons of wisdom.
Do you still want the total chest plate?
I don't think we'll need it, so you can probably ditch it. I have this massive burgeon. I'm going to get rid of the common thunder shoes because they're going to take too long to upgrade to purple. So that will give me at least room, so if things drop, we can pick them up. All right, are you all good?
Going after the healer.
Okay, I attacked and completely missed Mr. Guy here. Whoa! Ow! I don't know if I'm going to make it through this turn. Oh, nope. Nope, I'm dead. counterattack guy just absolutely obliterated me. All right, now for dismantling. Dismantling is an interesting system because dismantling is a system where you take a piece of equipment, and so you see all these pieces of equipment here, and you're probably asking yourself, why do you have so many pieces of equipment in your inventory? Well, the reason is this. We can dismantle this and we can get certain stats from it. So depending on what we want to dismantle, like this. Okay, so I want this.
You want to be dazzled up?
What's that? I've got something. I've got a really good thing to feed in here. I just need to figure out what piece of gear that I can sell so that I can get about 500 or 600 gold. What do you sell for? You sell for 500. You sell for 3.14k. Oh, yeah, but that I'm trying to avoid this legendary ring of power.
Oh.
So that we can put that in there. So I'm trying to figure out what to get rid of to get about $500. And I kind of think it's this. An uncommon on this is 50%. Oh, so we should probably do it that way then. What do we got here? I don't need that. I don't need that at all. Okay, so...
You can sell that.
Oh, there we go. And we can sell that, and that will allow us to buy this. Now, when you go to dismantle, I'm going to show you two different things so you can see how it works. So, for example, if I was to take this and put it over there, I hover over here, and it'll tell me what stats it's going to give me. So, 40% armor, 40 armor, 56 electric. Great. Fantastic. On the other hand, we're going to take the legendary ring of power. That's going to give us an extra 200% damage. Power is just a straight damage buff. All of it. Doesn't matter if you're physical or magical. So when we dismantle that, both of us get these stats. So we get a big boost on both characters, especially using those types, because they're just general usage ones that everybody uses a little bit of. Ooh. That's not too bad. Hey, we've already got our next 100% on it. Yeah. See? Works very well. All right, we do have a little space, too. Do I want to fill it? Probably not. But we will... Oh, I'm broke. No! I've actually only got a couple of sets. Each set, by the way, each set has its own thing. So your character has a set, and that set right here is always active at 1. So sometimes you'll see a set like this, where it'll say multiplied by. So for each of these thunder pieces, this damage gets multiplied by. So we're doing 4 times 48 right now. And that's one of the things that makes it so you can do these crazy scaling numbers. And as you go up, I don't remember what floor we got up into. It was 60s or 70s yesterday. Oh, what's that? Magma set. Gains 10% cinder damage that equals to 10% of my max health. Well, that sounds unhealthy. Let's go ahead and remove him from the equation. That seemed to have worked out quite well. All right, let's see. These are very expensive items. What you got? Oh, wow. Wow. That is impressive. All right, let's go ahead. And you can actually see when you're going to get to the... So we have 7 battles to the top of the floor, and then we'll get a chest, and I think we get to dismantle every floor or every other floor. I can't quite remember on that one. Let's go ahead. I probably should have grabbed the other thing, but that's okay. We're still working on these 2 items. Let's grab that one. And you can get up to some pretty chunky damage numbers. Like I said, with this Arcanum thing, I'm already multiplying out to 350%. So once you start getting a decent amount of attack or whatever the value is that your character uses, you're going to get huge amounts. And as you go up in level and as you go up in the higher floors, you get better gear, more money, so you can afford sometimes to afford new equipment. Sometimes not so much. All right, you good? All right, there we go. We'll just start off that one. See, one of the reasons I say that you kind of want to you probably want to do some sort of voice communication, or like even if it's Steam, when you're doing this game, because without being able to communicate, you can't equip after you've started attacking. So since you can't equip after you started attacking, that guy had a lot. Hey, that guy had a serious amount. Ooh, man. I just don't have room for it. Not if I keep this thing. We'll lock it. See, I'm getting pretty okay, but I still, like, they're starting to get their shields chunky enough that it's a little rough. I want to say when we were up in that 60s, I want to say that I was somewhere around, like, 60k armor or so.
Whenever you're ready, open that.
All right, we open that bad boy up. Now, it does tend to give you spells. Evil Mark is, that's a curse? That's not bad. What's curse do?
I got something for you when you
Reduce all healing. Okay, that's not really great. Okay, Etherists, we don't need. You sent me a tome of, polymorph. Too bad I don't have enough mana to ever cast it. Your mana's actually up here. I need to, like, save and find a way to get more mana at that point. Jeez. All right, let's see here. What's that?
Hover over the polymorph.
Oh, I didn't do a random floor one enemy. I need mana. I need inventory space too. All right, let's give this one re-roll, and then we will go ahead, and I will kill. I think I'm gonna go with this middle guy because I think the counter attacker is right behind him. Oh, but he parried me to make sure that I did no damage that turn. Now, one of the things that, like, some characters do is some go, oh my god, all my armor is gone. Yeah, same. Yeah, same. They may be taking us out on this floor. Oh, I'm gone. Rip me. Now, it reduces your damage when the other person dies, and I think that's in an... I'm actually not sure why. Individual floors? Oh, we died. All right. We will actually continue. We're actually going to go in there, because I want to show you how it is that you get into the co-op too, because the first time I went into co-op, it was like, that's weird. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to start a game, and I'm going to invite her so you can see how that works. So when you want to start a game with your friends, you go to New Journey, and then you pick your character. So in this case, I'm going to pick... Do I pick that guy? No. Who do we want to pick? We want to pick... He's got the advantage. This mercenary set gives you more loot. But I'd like to play somebody else. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop over to... Okay, let's go with this guy. Unchained Echomancer. No. Actually, let's go. Let's do the... I'm so slow. I'll just start with that one. Okay, so proceed. Once you get in here, you'll see the invite menu. You'll also see trials where you can do other things that will actually give you more stuff. But... you go in there, you got your invite, jump in, then you can, as soon as they are accepting, you can hit begin. And one thing I did notice is that sometimes it doesn't change the character that you have chosen from the character, so sometimes it's weird and it'll swap your character back. Co-op's fairly new, so I think that's probably something that'll get patched out fairly quick. It doesn't really mess you up too much. Now, one of the things you kind of want to know is if you saw that tree that I was looking at while we were there, there's a number of selections. There's like 3 rows. There's 3 set selections you can do, and each of those sets will have an additional availability and things that start happening as you play. And then there's... What's that?
You might have to invite.
Okay, I have to re-invite. Okay. And then... and then basically after you go through those sets... Okay, well, then that would be how you do it. Here are those sets. I'll have her invite me, and then we'll jump in. So you would normally hit invite and it would go there. For some reason, it was not letting her join, which is a little weird. But again, like, co-op is very new, so it is a little bit on the maybe slightly buggy side. So once you join, you can change your characters, but I don't recommend it. Like I said, I recommend going with whatever character you have because sometimes it derps out and just doesn't like it. And then you go right back to the beginning. Now, at the beginning, you're pretty much going to be using whatever you can get your hands on. And that's kind of where we're going to be going right now. We'll play like 1 or 2 of these quick early floors just to kind of show you. We'll go up to this. We'll go up to these first 12 battles. All right, let's see here. Let me grab this real quick. Just to have some damage. My damage is normally magic, but the shield tells us we are the one who will be attacking this time. See, so these early floors can go actually fairly fast. With 4 players, they can go super fast too. Like, I've seen some people playing with 4 players and this guy he reduced all my attack by 25%, which got rounded up to 2 out of 4. I have a confusion. I don't know how that reduces all buff. Oh, it must have been 2 stacks. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense then. We could go the physical. There we go. We got our magic damage. Now I got a little tiny bit more damage. And I can send her that because I know she's using that, and she can just use that to upgrade hers. So that'll work perfectly. And you get to see a little bit of the beginning. Now, the beginning, like I said, the beginning is a little bit more slow, and it's a lot more building of money to try and get some sets going, and you have all the different ones there. And you kind of sit there. The first floor is especially hard to find anything that'll really buff you to do for your dismantling. Sometimes you just won't find anything major, and it's not the worst thing in the world. I need to get some armor on. Oh no, I got murdered because I have been a cheapo and have not bought enough armor. Yes, she sent me a death message. Yes, I am already there. I am hanging with that person. You should buy some armor before you get to where we're at. So I'm going to take care of that little issue right here. I don't want this crit chance, though. Okay, I do want that because it's going to give me more. And then for the moment, I'm going... Okay, that's somewhat helpful, but not quite what we're shooting for. Common wooden shoes. You know what? We can do that. We can do a wooden chest. That'll at least get us a little bit. We can grab that. And I don't want to spend everything, though, because, again, we're coming right up. We have 3 battles remaining, so let's see. Let me get one more. Okay, that should do. That'll at least keep me going until 8 armor is much better. All right. So I'll wear that hat for now. Doesn't do much for me, but I'll wear it anyway. All right. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, man. I got chunked. I was not prepared enough. Okay, there we go. Well, I did die, but hey, an amulet of life. It's almost like she's hinting something. Stop dying. Uh-oh. I think it's derped out on us. It thinks I'm alive, but I'm not. So she can't attack and I can't attack. So this will actually be where we call it, and I'll explain to you how to fix that. So what you do is you have the host go and save and exit like that. And then you re-invite. They just do continue and then re-invite. And there we go. And we'll just stay with the same character. She just hits the button. We go in and we're back on the right floor and we have our attacks back. See, it brought me back to life, which is kind of nice. But again, so then you get to your dismantling and you would go with whatever's going to help the team the most. In this case, that might be max overheals. Generally, the idea is to basically get stats that are going to help both people. So you could do like this, which is extra health, extra overheal. You could do extra wisdom if you're both using things. Physical. In the beginning, it's very, very important to get stuff that helps both. So like things like this are going to do more than a single hammer or a piece of armor because they're going to affect both players. And that means she lives longer. If I die, like I have a couple times already, she can basically carry on through. So unless she has something better to dismantle, we'll dismantle this and then we'll probably call it a day right there because that's actually kind of good. I don't mind that it did the weird derpy thing. Because, and so again, you can always check here to see what stats you get from it. Because some of the things will have stats like this. In fact, I will actually show you that. Since if I try to dismantle this, it just doesn't work. There's certain stats that don't seem to be available at all for dismantling and to add during the run. So I think that's for balance purposes. But yeah, so sometimes you can't dismantle items, and sometimes you can only get some of the stats from it. So this has been Megaloot. It's a very fun game. Like I said, I'm glad we found that because it could be a little annoying if you run in that bug where somebody can't attack nobody can attack like that, and you don't know how to fix it. So if you do, you just save, exit, come back in, and it fixes it. So they did a big patch. They changed quite a few things. They added the co-op and everything. The co-op's really well done. It's very fun to play. We've had a great time playing it. Some of the co-op games do last a long time though. You could be playing for upwards of 2 hours on some of these co-op games, so do be warned on that. That's why the save and exit function, so you can come back as well. So thank you for watching. I hope you come back for the next one if you enjoyed this, and most of all, as always, I hope you have a great day.